At least 28 people abducted in Katsina State have regained freedom under a peace arrangement with a notorious bandit commander. The victims from Muria, Kenem, Kaki, and Yadabaru communities were released on Wednesday in the Faskari local government area. The bandit leader, identified as Isia Akwashigawa, reportedly freed the captives without collecting ransom. Local officials said the gesture followed reconciliation talks aimed at reducing violent attacks in the region. Community leaders welcomed the development, describing it as a step towards peace. They appealed to Gawa to influence other armed groups in the area to drop their weapons. A council official confirmed the release, noting that the captives were handed over safely to local authorities. The bandit leader fulfilled his promise under the peace talks, he said. Residents expressed relief at the safe return of their relatives, but voiced concerns about the sustainability of the fragile peace. Many called for stronger security guarantees to prevent further abductions. The release highlights the ongoing reliance and dialogue with armed groups in northern Nigeria, a strategy that continues to divide opinion among policymakers and security analysts. Now, I don't know if you got to see the video when this peace deal happened, right? And this is one of the most wanted men in Nigeria just now. And he did come out and, you know, very well adorned with weapons and arms. He came out for a peace talk, and a few people have been released, and he's back to his house or back to his resting place. I mean, in the grand scheme of all of this, what are your thoughts on this report?
Nigeria is a very funny country. I can use America as example. Whenever you watch their movie, you see a terrorist attack, you hear the word, America don't negotiate with terrorists.
Right.
But Nigeria, they beg terrorists for negotiation. For this very man, I'm just confused. He's coming to do amnesty, dressed with chains of bullets in his neck. There are people in this country that have been arrested for nothing, and they can't get released. I'll use somebody like Nnamdi Kanu as an example today. You could find out that he has kidnapped, he has done everything. This very man has done everything. He's given a free passage to Rome. And somebody has been locked up for years. You don't have any proof of you seeing him doing anything. This is what Nigeria is all about. Now he comes out, he released few people, and people are clapping for him. The Chibok girls that were kidnapped 10 years ago, these are part of the people that knows about it. And you're releasing 25 people and people are clapping for you?
This strategy that is being employed by the North, do you think that it will help us win the war against banditry? Do you think that we're actually winning the war against banditry and kidnapping?
To me, we are not winning the war. We are giving more people leverages to go to the forest. After this, you find out that the person is not paying very well, would pick another group of his people and go back to the forest. This very camp can be divided to 4 to 5 groups that will come out from this camp. He's the only good person in there for the time being. So if you weigh the options of life, you find out that giving amnesty to people like this, what is he fighting for? That's another question. What are they fighting for? No questions. They just wake up, bomb mosques, bomb churches, kidnap people. You wake up one day and decide to go and beg them.
Do you think that it's because the people of this particular state and many northern governors have become rather incapacitated in this fight? That they have chosen to, move through a more peaceful resolve as opposed to, the sitting down helplessly and waiting to be killed?
My question there is, you're inviting them, no problem. What is your problem? Let them say what their problem is. before you start your negotiation. You're negotiating with them, you don't know their problem. They kill Muslims, they kill Christians. It's not as if it's one-sided. So at the end of the day, you just, as a governor, you just have to ask, what do you want? What is your problem? Then you can imagine after every charade, you go back and release 25 people and people are clapping for you.
Oh, I did forget to mention that after this peace deal was had, I think it was in Zamfara, more people, about 60 or so.
60-something people were still kidnapped.
Right. After this peace deal.
It's the same thing I'm telling you. It's the same thing I'm telling you. From his camp, probably.
Given that we spend so much in our budget on security, do you think that it's making any headway for us as a people?
Nigeria have many mineral resources, but everybody channel their eyes on oil. Those are the bitter truths they don't want to tell you. These people are not just doing what they are doing. They know why they are doing what they are doing. The government know why they are doing what they are doing.
Are we now saying that militant camps are bigger than our government? Is that what you're implying?
This militant
this banditry.
This banditry camp.
I mean, you know that over time, Nigerian soldiers used to even assist other African countries in fighting their wars, right?
Before now.
Do you think that these people are now bigger than the government?
Nigeria used to have the best ground soldiers. But today, Nigeria have little or more soldiers to fight banditry. Why I sound like this? You will hear a story tomorrow that a small village had issues. Probably a military man died. The whole military that is supposed to be in Sambisa Forest will go to that small village and start everything. When they have battles to face in Sambisa Forest. So if you weigh the option of life, you find out that these people are bigger than this country itself. Why? Because with informations, you find out that they say there are soldiers coming from Niger and everywhere to join them to do this banditry thing. At the end of the day, I believe there's truth inside, and the military is not really helping. I believe if the government wants to get you, they will get you.
Why aren't they trying to get them?
When the government is part of the crisis.
Do you have proof to say that?
I will not say. I will go back to what is it Abacha? Abacha said something that if there is an attack somewhere and the government cannot hold on to that attack for 24 hours, the hands of the government are inside. Or somebody rich, very rich, is pushing it. So I guess that's my proof. If we cannot hold on, we cannot hold these people down with the level of the name Nigeria, the best ground force in Africa. This is not happening in the riverine area that you say it's seaside, or it's not happening on the air. It's happening on the ground, where we have all the strength. My dear, whether you like it or not, the hand of a monkey is inside the pot.
Thank you so much for your insight on that report.